The question, what if, stimulates your entire creative process and the entire creative juices that come up. What if? You start to think about answering that question, and then you can go out into all the various modes and modalities that are going to make up a book. Because a book, after all, is not a short story. A novel is something that is expansive, that takes in a whole perspective, that takes in an entire idea. So when you start asking what if, you say, well, what if this happens, and how would that affect this community? How would it affect that community? How would it affect the world view on this? How would it affect my characters? How would it affect this? How would it affect that? And that's all the meat and the juice of the book. Well, in my book, Children of Abraham, the what if question is what if God decided that he was going to communicate with the earth in some way? Well, what if he was going to do that? How would he do that? Would he do it by speech? Would he do it by written word? How would he do it in such a way so that he can maintain some distance? How could we do it in such a way that it would be credible? So that gives rise to the thoughts of, well, perhaps on a ticker tape display in Times Square, perhaps on the ticker on the bottom of news stations. And then what about the characters? What if these messages from God were appearing? You know, how would that affect the characters? Would they brush them off? Would they care about them? Would it cause some kind of epiphany? Would it change them? How would it affect the Middle East conflict? How would it affect the world view of things? Who would redeem themselves? Who would not redeem themselves? It gives rise to all of the questions of the novel. And all of those questions need to be answered, and all of those questions make up page after page after page of writing.